Today, we're going to reveal the 2 simple choices that will move your dreams from impossible to possible, to probable to inevitable. You just need to decide to make 2 simple choices. Now, these choices are available to every one of us, regardless of age, education, how much money we have, your gender, etc. And today, I'm going to share them with you. Hello, my friends. My name is Graham, but my friends call me Coach Grazy. Of all the training that I've put up online so far, this one excites me the most. I spent days considering what to say in this short talk because I could honestly write an entire training program on just this subject alone. I really am excited to be here with you today, as I know if you decide to make and stick with these 2 simple choices, I will have served you with real and lasting impact. A lot of people ask me, what drives me? What keeps propelling me forward, particularly through the tough times? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's a result of 2 simple choices I made many years ago. And I assure you, if you decide to make the same choices, it will change your life in so many positive ways forever. Before we get to the choices, we need to explore the value of identifying amazing things that have happened in your life, and then to vision the amazing things that you want to happen in your life. And when you know how to value both those that have already happened and those you vision for the future, you will begin to leverage them so that they help propel you towards amazing success. You are probably thinking, what exactly is Coach Grazy's idea of an amazing event? Well, I define amazing events as something tangible that's happened or will happen that would normally be outside of the realm of what is considered possible in your life. It might be a significant financial gain. It might be a miraculous health recovery, meeting the perfect partner, massive success in your career or business, and so on. The key is that the amazing events must be tangible. In other words, they must be something real, something that can be seen, touched, felt, and most importantly, measured. When potential future amazing events are measurable, they become something you can actually focus on creating, which is much better than coming up with a grand idea or vision and then sitting around waiting in the hope that it happens someday. When an amazing event is measurable and you decide to make the 2 choices that I'll share with you later, they will lead you to a pathway of least resistance that will make the amazing event's success inevitable. Now, before making the 2 simple choices I'm about to share with you, you first need to discover how to vision the type of life that you really want and deserve in a way that you can actually physically feel what that life would be like. And then it's about discovering how to close the gap between where you are now and the life you ultimately want. Sounds a little confusing, right? But it's actually quite simple if you make the right choices. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss the rest of this. Okay, let's start with the statistic of an amazing event that has already happened to you. The chances of you being born a human being on Earth are over 1 in 400 trillion. So that in itself is an incredible, tangible, amazing event that has already happened to you. And when you consider this in comparison of what achieving your dream life is, the chances of you achieving your dream life comes with much, much, much better odds. And they're odds that you can control. So Where do you start to look to identify these amazing events that have already happened in your own life? And more particularly, how do you start to control the creation of them? You can't build a castle on quicksand. You need a strong foundation for that. And neither can you create your dream life without strong foundations and support. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that working on placing ourselves into the best emotional state possible is exactly the foundation we all need to succeed and achieve amazing things. It's about being emotionally stable, positive and calm, so we can first really appreciate the miracle of life we already have. You know what I mean? The miracle of just being alive, the miracle of having this or living on this amazing blue planet, the miracle of friends and family, the endless opportunity that each and every one of us has every day. I want you to imagine you've just sat down and listed on a scroll the positive things that has happened in your life. And I mean all of them, small and large. All the happy experiences and events, all the positive moments, the amazing milestones, all the laughter, all the excitement, and so on. If you thought back on your entire life, this list would be really long, right? Now, I'm sure every one of us could also create a list just as long for all the bad things that have happened to us in our lives. And I bet, even now, some of you are saying to yourselves, I know the bad list looks or probably would be longer. Now, I want you to imagine you have just done this and you're holding these long lists in your hands. The positive, pleasurable, happy list is in your right hand and the negative, not so great one is in your left hand. Now, what I want you to do is only focus on the positive, good, happy list that's in your right hand. This is something that 90% of us don't do. Most of us only focus on that bad list that's in the left hand. It's also why we tend to think this one's longer, because that's what we're focusing on. I want you to close your mind to the bad list. Seriously, just focus on the good list. I want you to fully understand that the quality of your life and the quality of your state of mind has very little to do with what's actually going on around you. It does, however, have everything to do with which list you're focusing on. You know, I've failed at so many things in my life, but I've also succeeded at just as many. Just one of my personal stories is that I spent 15 years building a successful commercial finance business, only to lose it with millions of dollars, and I went from financially stable to the verge of bankruptcy in the course of only a few days. People would ask me how this event did not crush me mentally and emotionally, and my answer is because I focus on the 15 years of amazing success and positive things that happened to me during the journey of building the business. That's 15 awesome years of my life to focus on, not that single event. Here's another story. At the time of writing this talk, I'm going through a separation. It comes after 17 years of marriage. If I was to focus on just the separation, I would open the door to negative emotions, which would lead to negative actions. But because I focus on the amazing times we had together, the two beautiful boys we created, and all the other positive, wonderful things that came with the marriage, I remain sincerely happy and content, and I'm focused on continuing to build an amazing future. So to be able to make and fully commit to the two simple choices I'm about to teach you, the starting place is to take control of the quality of your own life by not allowing negative life circumstances to control your emotional state. Make a decision now to just focus on the good list and absolutely love the life you have in order to create the life of your dreams. Now, to help you achieve this, I've created a couple of small tasks which you can find in the free worksheet that comes with this talk. Or you can get it from my website, coachgrazy.com. It's really important to get this part right, and it has to come first. It's about appreciating what you have in your life right now. Appreciate the people in your life, the experiences, even the material possessions, because if you don't get this right, when you do succeed, you will be no happier then than you are right now. We see this all too often with people who have risen to fame quickly. They have all these amazing things, all this money, all this fortune, but they're not happy, to the point where a lot of them turn to drugs and alcohol just to try and find happiness. And many don't even get to stay alive. I don't mean to get all woohoo on you, but I really believe that loving who you are and where you are right now is the foundation to success and the doorway to the path of least resistance towards achieving your dream life. So, how do you now turn this emotional foundation into positive action on your pathway to your dream life? You simply need to make these two choices. Now, I just want to say that these two choices are deceptively simple in their explanation, but they are rare in their execution. And that's why there are very few people who go on to achieve their dream life. The ones that do are the people who stick with them until they succeed. Okay, here we go. First, you need to choose unwavering belief. I mean a belief that's unbreakable because it's embedded deep in your heart and soul, deep in your very essence. It's an unwavering belief that you can do something you've never done before. Now, this type of belief goes against the tide of beliefs because if you've never done it before, there is no evidence that you can do it now. So as a high achiever, you need to step out on a ledge and develop a deep, unbreakable belief in yourself and your abilities, even if that ability right now is simply the ability to learn. You need to grow a belief that you can achieve something you have never accomplished before. Now, there is a key element to success hidden within an unwavering belief, and that is you must nurture and maintain this belief until, and I'll say it again, until you get where you want to go. I've included a very simple task in the free worksheet that you can download here or from my website, coachgrazy.com, that will help guide you towards nurturing and maintaining this belief. The second choice is a commitment to extraordinary effort. Behind every successful idea, invention, business, career, relationship, athlete is an unwavering belief that success is inevitable, followed by extraordinary effort. So, what does your extraordinary effort need to look like? Start with clarifying your effort process by defining what you can do consistently each day, each week, each month. The key is what you can do consistently. Start by writing down what you can commit to each day, both the time and the task. Maybe it starts with just an hour a day working on a single task towards your dream goal. But you must fully commit to that and let it grow into extraordinary effort from there. A real-time example of this is when I was building my first health and fitness studio. I defined the number of calls I needed to make each and every day to ensure I booked the number of consults that would ultimately make my success inevitable. I then committed to this reoccurring process without exception, extraordinary effort. When you have an unwavering belief that you will succeed and you commit to extraordinary effort until you do succeed, you will move your dreams and goals from impossible to possible, to probable, then to inevitable. So in summary, use the free worksheet to first put you into the peak emotional frame of mind. Then choose to develop an unwavering belief in yourself and your success. And then choose to make extraordinary effort until you do succeed. Now, last but not least, I strongly advise you seek out successful mentors to help guide you through this process, because their belief and commitment to extraordinary effort will be contagious and it will rub off on you. Wherever you're watching, reading, or listening to this, I sincerely hope I've helped you in some small way. And don't hesitate to reach out to me or my team if and when you need us. You know, the world needs more inspirational individuals just like you. Please help me change the world in a positive way by following me on social. You can find me on Instagram at Coach_Grazy. That's Coach_Grazy. I'm Coach Grazy, and I look forward to chatting with you again next week.